Be honest. Has this ever happened to you? You sit down, ready to be productive. You need to study for a big exam or finish an important report. You open your laptop, you're in the zone. And then, a single buzz from your phone, a WhatsApp message. "I'll just check it quickly," you tell yourself. You reply. But then you see an Instagram notification. A friend tagged you in a reel. Okay, just one. You open it. It's funny. You swipe up another one, and another. Suddenly, you snap out of it and look at the clock. 2 hours have vanished. You're just sitting there thinking, wait, what just happened? If this sounds familiar, know this. It's not your fault. We are living in the age of distraction, where our focus is under constant attack. Every second, something is fighting for a piece of your attention. But why do we lose focus so easily in 2025? And more importantly, how can we train ourselves to get it back? Let's break it down. First, let's talk about the buzzing device in your pocket. Our brains are running on ancient software. For thousands of years, survival depended on reacting instantly to interruptions. A rustle in the bushes wasn't a notification, it was a potential saber-toothed tiger. Our brains evolved to treat every interruption as a high-priority event. Now, fast forward to today. The saber-toothed tiger is gone, but in its place, we have this: a ping from Slack, a news alert, an email about a 15% off sale. Your brain can't tell the difference. It still reacts with that same jolt of urgency. Pay attention to me, this is important. And here's the kicker. Scientific studies show that after a single, minor distraction, it takes an average of 23 minutes to get back to your original level of deep focus. 23 minutes! If you get just 3 notifications in an hour, you've spent that entire hour in a state of partial distraction, never truly engaging with your work. It's like trying to read a book while someone taps you on the shoulder every 2 minutes. You'd never finish the chapter. That's what our devices are doing to our focus all day long. But it's not just the interruptions, it's the content we consume when we get distracted. Welcome to the short attention economy, or the 30-second trap. Think about TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts. They deliver an endless, algorithmically perfected stream of short, punchy content. Each swipe up gives your brain a tiny hit of dopamine, the pleasure chemical. It's like a slot machine for your attention. Pull the lever, get a reward. It's easy, effortless, and feels good. Our brains are incredibly adaptive. They're being trained day in and day out to expect instant gratification. So what happens when you try to do something that requires sustained focus, like reading a book or writing a detailed proposal? It feels impossible. It feels boring. Your brain, now accustomed to rapid-fire dopamine hits, gets antsy. It whispers, "This is too slow. Let's find something more interesting." And again, this isn't a personal failing. It's not that you're lazy, it's that your brain has been systematically rewired by the environment you live in. You're trying to run a marathon after training for nothing but sprints. This leads us to the third focus killer, the productivity illusion. We wear busy like a badge of honor. We're told to multitask, to hustle, to do it all. So we try. We answer emails during a Zoom meeting. We have 17 browser tabs open, each one a different demand on our mental energy. We feel incredibly busy. But at the end of the day, we look back at what we've actually, and the list is shockingly small. This is the chaos of multitasking. When everything feels urgent, nothing is truly important. Your brain can't effectively focus on 2 demanding tasks at once. Instead, it switches rapidly between them. And every time you switch, you leave behind attention residue. A piece of your mind is still stuck on the last task, making you less effective at the new one. This creates a constant feeling of being overwhelmed and a sense of guilt that despite all your effort, you're not making meaningful progress. It's the illusion of productivity without the results. So are we doomed to a life of distraction? Absolutely not. The first step is awareness. Now let's talk about practical strategies to reclaim your focus. First, the most powerful rule: keep your phone in another room while you work. I don't just mean on silent. Physically remove it. This adds friction. If the phone is on your desk, the temptation is effortless. But if you have to stand up and walk to get it, your brain has a moment to ask, is this really worth it? Most of the time, the answer is no. Second, embrace the 25-minute power sprint, also known as the Pomodoro technique. Set a timer for 25 minutes and commit to one task. No distractions. When the timer goes off, take a 5-minute break. This works because it's manageable. Anyone can focus on anything for just 25 minutes. It turns a marathon into a series of easy sprints. And finally, establish the rule of 3. At the start of each day, ask yourself, what are the 3 most important things I need to accomplish today? Write them down. These are your must-wins. Your day is now simplified. Instead of a chaotic to-do list, you have a clear, focused mission. In 2025, focus is the new superpower. The world is noisy, distracting, full of shiny things pulling at your attention. But the one who can focus, that is the person who will win. So don't wait for the perfect time, and don't blame yourself for being distracted. Start small, 1 less notification, 1 25-minute focus session, 1 clear task for the day. Because in the end, success doesn't come to the smartest or the fastest. It comes to the one who can stay focused long enough to finish.